Hello everybody and welcome to An Idiot's Road to Glory, episode number 35. If you are wondering where on earth episode number 34 was, that is because, well, there's a reason this series is called An Idiot's Road to Glory, and that's because I'm a bloody idiot. So, I accidentally uploaded episode number 34 to my main channel and didn't realise for about an hour and 15 minutes after it'd already gone up. Yeah. So, a lot of you guys are going to be subscribed to both channels, and there were so many people saying they just watched it anyway, and the to be honest, comment of the day is literally just everyone saying, as Stefan Raymond said, when you realise this is on the wrong channel. I don't know how I managed to do that. Well, I do, because there's a little option in the top right corner to switch between your channels. And I looked at the picture and it had the AJ Free Plays logo. So I clicked upload, uploads it all, not realising that was like an old tab that I hadn't refreshed since on another tab changing to AJ3. So I went up on the wrong channel. So if you aren't subscribed to my main channel, I know there's probably quite a few of you guys now, as this channel has sort of grown organically itself, who aren't subscribed to my main channel. Go and check out. That's just so backwards. I'm giving a channel with 1.3 million subs a shout out on a channel with 75k subs. Go and check out my main channel and go and watch episode number 34, where we discussed and designed potential new super teams instead of having two teams. So go and check that out. But the topic of today's video is going to be how to cheat on squad battles. Now, that sounds very, very naughty, and it's a little naughty, but you're not going to get banned for anything like that. It's not properly cheating. It's kind of cheating, but it's totally within the rules of the game, and I'll show you guys what it's going to be. But first of all, how ridiculous are these selections of teams to play against? Usually I get an absolutely tragic team here with like 70 rated and 12 chemistry. And then here you get one that's like 84 rated, 82 rated, something like that, and got like 70 or 80 chem. And then here you get one that's like 84 rated for 100 chem, and then here you get like a really, really good team. So this is, oh my god, are you having a giraffe? How is that team 85 rated? He's got 3-4. This is a filthy man. Ronaldo, Suarez, Bale, Vieira, Hullet, Ramos, De Gea, Prime Rui Costa, and 346s on the bench. That is gross. We've then got this dude, also pretty gross, not quite as good, which is what I usually expect in that slot. But then these two, these are meant to be tragic, and we've got a full chem, sweaty La Liga team. And then here, we've got friggin' Ronaldo, Aubameyang, informed Dybala. What's going on with these selections? Usually that's like a bronze team and stuff. Although, to be honest, I'm actually kind of pleased that it isn't, because, like I'm talking about cheating, the reason I'm showing you guys how to cheat on squad battles is because the computer cheats all the time, and it drives me mad. Like, I'm doing well on squad battles to update you guys. I'm in Elite 3 with 23,800 points, with 4 games plus the featured squad still to go. So, I need 8,000 points to get to Elite 1, which if we win all of these and the featured squad, we should get. I did actually lose a game on penalties in my last round, which was really annoying, and I'm pretty sure it was against one of the crap teams as well, because they just cheat. They genuinely do just cheat. So that's why I'm going to show you guys how to cheat yourselves today, because like, bronze goalkeepers making 14 saves a game, and bronze centre-backs or strikers playing centre-back defending better than my Umtiti and stuff like that. It's just stupid, but it happens all the time. And you can literally feel, oh, I keep forgetting to book, oh no, I subbed him on. I have put him on the bench now, but I subbed him on to get a win in the last minute, so I need to give him a fitness card. You can just feel the sliders being against you. Like, you're Modric or something will be on the edge of the box taking a shot, and he'll sky it over the bar or miss the goal completely or whatever, and then they're, I don't even know, the Mertesacker will pull up on the edge of the box and absolutely rifle it top bins, and it's just like, what have I got to do? But that is the game. That is how this game goes sometimes. I need to give a healing card to Bakambu, unfortunately. Let's jump in, and I'll show you guys what I need. Oh, we need to heal Gaia as well. This is not good. Using up all of my injury cards. I probably should have just used a squad fitness on the Prem team and used that instead, but we're doing quite well. We're aiming for Elite 1 squad battles, and we've done every single round so far this week. And this thing that I've been using has helped me quite a lot. We're playing against the Sweaty La Liga team, which is Sweaty La Liga team versus Sweaty La Liga team, so hopefully we can do the business. So yeah, we're jumping in, and like I was saying, the AI just cheats all of the time. I say cheats like it doesn't, it's like this, it doesn't do anything that is actually cheating in football. You can just feel the game working against you to try and stop you from getting wins. Stuff like losing 50-50 challenges to a player with 20 strength when you've got Ibrahimovic and stuff like that, and it's just a game working against you. Or like the computer can foul you so much off the ball and it never gives a foul, and you just aren't doing anything and one of your players runs into the box, trips up the AI, and it's instantly a penalty. Okay, that was a dodgy chip. I thought he was going to come out and go to the floor. And just like shooting options, you can just feel sliders. Like, you guys know what sliders are, where you go into a kickoff game and you can turn your sliders up so you've got no shot error, or you can turn them down so literally never, a shot will never go on target and stuff like that. And you just kind of feel as the game goes through different situations, you can feel the momentum shift. And to be fair, the computer does give it to itself as well. If you're a couple of goals ahead, the computer's head just goes in the last minute, and you can just keep banging goals against them because they just stop playing, basically. You just run past the defence. So it does work both ways, but you've got to get to being like 3 goals up for that to happen. It doesn't happen every single game. I'm not really sure why it does. That was a very good finish, but I wouldn't have been surprised if he did miss it. However, if we were playing against a bronze team with a bronze goalie, he probably wouldn't have put that on target, is what I'm getting at. So anyway, yeah, the computer or the AI uses little tricks built into the game to try and make it as difficult as possible for you to win, especially when you're playing against a terrible team, which kind of annoys me because you get less points for beating the terrible teams, which should make it easier to beat them. But then the game sort of counteracts the fact that it's a terrible team by giving it like sliders and making your players play worse and slower and less strong, like weaker in 50-50s and stuff like that, which kind of defeats the point of getting less points for it, because it makes it actually harder to win, which is just bizarre. But oh, that block is ridiculous. That's the way it goes. So I'm going to show you what I did to bump up my squad battles, basically, and be able to win almost every single game. The one that I did lose was on penalties to, I think it was, I think I missed a penalty in the game as well, and then I got smashed on pens because the computer just saves everything when you've taken pens against Legendary. And honestly, I can't remember the game. I remember being annoyed that it went to pens in the first place, and then I just didn't stand a chance to actually win on pens. That was close. That was almost not 2-0. But I'll pause it while I'm smashing it and show you guys the trick to cheat on squad battles. Now, it's worth noting that you can't do this online, so it might be detrimental to your play if you're switching between online and offline all the time. However, if you go into customize controls, go to the bottom, flick defending onto legacy defending, and it gives you familiar defending controls of past FIFA titles, which essentially, like, you guys are here just to find out how to cheat. Turn legacy defending on and it just makes it easier to defend. That is literally it. That's the long and short of it. The simple answer. I could research and go into all of the crazy confusing answers of, well, it makes this 50% more likely when doing this, and it makes your players more likely to cover and tackle. And just turn it on. It just makes defending easier. That's literally it. That's how you cheat on squad battles. I say cheat because you can't do it online, and it's kind of cheating the system because this is a competitive game mode in FIFA where whilst you aren't playing against other people, you are competing against other people. Oh, I didn't mean for that. I had to go to a Beckambo. So what I mean by that is, and I can show you at the end of this game, when I was looking at how many points I needed for, that is, okay, there, that's what I mean with cheating. Any 50-50 decision will go towards the computer. That's probably not cheating, but anyway, right. What was I saying? Okay, the top 1% of people are in Elite 1. So that will change as more people do their squad battle games. The amount of points you'll need to be in the top 1% will go up because more people will do better, and you need more points. So you can technically get to Elite 1 and then go down as other people play, but that is how, even though you're playing against the computer, you are competing against other people. So it's kind of cheating, but it's not cheating because you're playing against the computer, so fair enough, you should be able to put whatever settings on you want. But then, saying that, you wouldn't be able to put shot error down to 0 for yourself and just smash the computer because you're playing against the computer, because it'd impact other people. But you can put the easy defending on. So I don't really get it. It's a little bit weird. I personally don't think you should be able to use... If you want to use legacy defending offline in offline seasons and stuff, fair enough. Knock yourself out. If you want to do it in career mode, go for it. I don't think you should be able to do it in squad battles where you... Oh, that's not who I passed that to. I wanted that to go to Paulinho. Where you're playing against someone... Where you're competing against other people, even though you're not necessarily playing against them. But you can. So you may as well stick it on. It makes it so much easier. I'm sure everyone else is... It's one of them things where, whilst you might disagree with it, like I personally do, and think you should have to use the proper competitive defending style on FIFA, everyone else is doing it, and if you don't, you're just going to get left behind. So if you weren't even aware that it was a thing, stick it on, and your results will go up immeasurably. Like, the computer still will cheat, and you still will have centre-backs scoring 25 yards screamers against you when you're winning 1-0. But for the most part, it makes it easier to keep a clean sheet and to concede less, other than your players getting tripped up and stupid stuff like that. But for the most part, it really does help, and it's kind of a mini cheat, I suppose. Oh, but Bakambu's just too good. He says until he misses the finish. I'm always terrified to do them now as well, because since the last patch, the low driven shot is just broken. That's what I'm talking about. There you go. 3-0 on 75 minutes. I would assume the computer's now going to go like all out attack. And hopefully the legacy defending can help me keep a clean sheet. And then while they're going mental and playing Jimenez up front and stuff like that, we can bang another couple of goals in and get max points. Or we're going to get sprung on the counter-attack. Kick-off goal by... Yeah, there's a goal. You can just tell that it's going to go in. Your players just watch. Oh, the kick-off goal down the line from Gomez. And then no one's marking. When that come off the bar, I was like, maybe not. But the game kind of just decided, I think, that he was going to score. That's annoying. Come on, Gameiro. Oh, why is the double B broken? Does my head in so much. This is stupid. No professional footballer does that. That's ridiculous. Like, I've actively stopped using it, even though it's the best way to score in them situations. And then missing, like, that 100% should go in every single time, basically. And I've moved to using, like, finesse shots and just driven shots and stuff, where it's not as guaranteed to go in. Like, it's got a less chance of going in. But you've just got to do it because it does that. And it's like a 50-50 as to whether it's going to do it. It's properly stupid. That's jammy. See, again, if I'd have drilled that, it defo would have went in if it worked. We got a lucky finesse shot deflection onto the goalie instead. There we go. A nice little bit of contained defending with the legacy at the end. We won 4-1, which is pretty sick. Should have been 4-0 really. We conceded a very annoying kick-off, double off the bar thing. It should have been 5-1 actually. For that stupid sitter that Gameiro missed, we blasted it over the bar. But it's a pretty good result. It's a very good result actually, to be fair. We didn't have the most possession. That's something I do need to work on, is keeping more possession. That should be a solid 2,000 points easy. There we go, yeah. 2,261. Beautiful. Into Elite 2 we go. So that is how to cheat on squad battles, basically, and that is our grind. See, there's the 4% of players are in Elite 2, only 1% of players are in Elite 1. You get 2 mega packs and 40k coins, which is pretty sick. So we do want to get there. Hopefully we will. I mean, we need 5,000 points from 4 games, so that's pretty doable. It's very doable, actually. We should easily do that. Like I said, it can, as more people come home today, it's only 1 o'clock in the afternoon, people will play them and the amount of points you'll need will change. You can see it updates every 3 minutes, or it's every 5 minutes, but there's 3 minutes until it next updates. And yeah, everyone else is doing it essentially, so you guys want to make sure that you do it as well. But that's how our grind's coming on. We're doing pretty decent, to be fair. I think I'm just going to carry on with the squad battles though. I do want to play, one of the weekly objectives is to do 10 online season matches. However, I'm going to wait to do them until I get my rewards and buy the new super team. which you guys need to go over, or need to vote on this episode. It's probably easier. Because I did ask in yesterday's episode, which accidentally went up on my main channel, which team I should buy, basically. But all of the comments are just about the fact that it's on the wrong channel. I think there was a couple of people who said the La Liga one. But go and watch it and comment on this one instead, which of the teams I should build, because rewards are today. So we'll need to get it bought after I've got them. Oof, this is Heung-min Son's 100th appearance for our club as well. And we might be selling him tonight. Feels bad. Unless we go for the Prem team and he could play up front instead of... In fact, I probably would actually. I think it was Lukaku and Gabriel Jesus I had up front in the designed Super Prem team. Maybe I'd go for Lukaku and Son instead. If you ever wanted proof of the AI cheating, it's the Inaki Williams body check and a full-paced Bakayoko charging straight at him. Jesus Christ. Oh, this, I can feel that this game just doesn't want me to win this one. That every 50-50 shoulder barge and stuff like that, you come off worse, and then hitting the bar like that. Oh, if you block that. Come on, Gabriel. Nice. I've tried to work a lot on my possession in this game. Dominate possession a lot more. But I just can't get the ball to go in the back of the bloody net. Oh, get out, game. After all that, I concede. Was that like a spinning backheader or something like that? A little P-roller in the bottom corner from a floaty cross. That's annoying. Look at this. Yep, he spun round and nodded in bottom bins. Oh, Jesus. I need to get... It's a very, very solid... Okay, I want to look at that because I swear on my life that was put across the goal. Yeah, it absolutely is. Wait, what? So I've shot there, but by the time he's actually done the shot, my stick had moved. Oh, that's so annoying. Oh, so close. At least I actually managed to get that one to go across the keeper. Oh, times like this call for a little bit of Timo to sort me out. Oh, just go away. He just doesn't want me to score. Just told you guys how to cheat on squad battles, and then I'm just fully getting the EA cheating sausage in the next game. We need to score 2 goals in 15 minutes. It's not all down to EA cheating, like. Kind of bad defending from me. And me struggling to break down. It's a very, very, like, defensive team that's just scored 2 counter-attack crosses, well, passes across the box. And I just can't seem to break down the ridiculous... Like, the defense is always just in a bank of 4 in the way. And then when I do break it down, we hit the bloody post instead. Bet that scores. Oh my god. Sometimes you just can't win. Like, the amount of times I've done that on FIFA, ran up to the keeper, slowed all the way down, pointed it far corner, and shot, and he just floats it in the goal. You just can't win sometimes. Oh, but he scores that one. Okay, whatever. The 90th minute cheese overruling the AI slider cheese. Brilliant. That was just me pressing B, being annoyed that it flew in. Nope. There we go. We've lost another squad battles this week. That is not good. Fully cheesed, I reckon, by EA. There was a couple of chances that definitely should have went in. Oh, dearie me. Never mind. That is sometimes just how the cookie crumbles. Sticking on Legacy will make you win. Like, I've probably won a couple of games where I was trying to get cheesed, but the Legacy defending saved me as well. So, it's definitely worth it. I need to probably go and play the rest of these games off camera just to make sure I concentrate properly and definitely win. But thank you very much for watching. I'll see you guys tomorrow, actually on this channel again as well. No, not on the main channel. I'll see you soon.